All right, we're going to be showing you how we're making a fascinator. A fascinator, which is the traditional British hats that they're wearing for special occasion, which are all the rage in England right now, especially with the royal wedding. We're going to be showing you more in detail how we make the flowers. So the first thing that we do is that we're doing it on our clicker, which is basically and our little molds. The mold is working basically like a cookie cutter. So here is how we do it. And here it is, the finished little product. I mean, the half-finished product. This is the flower. Once it is the petal, once it is cut. And from here, we're going to go to our blocking machine, where we're going to show you how we are shaping it. Here is the flowers that we just cut on the clicker. I'm going to take one petal, and I'm putting it into a mold. We have our little mold, which are basically the same thing that we have on the hats. It's exactly the same thing, but instead of being a hat, it's a flower. And we put them on like this, and we bring it up, and it's basically the same process as an iron. It's actually the heat, it works with gas, and it's actually the heat that shapes the flower, and that's going to give it its beautiful shape. Takes about a couple of minutes to being ready. Let me see if my recipe is ready. I'm not quite sure yet. All right, so here it is, et voila, here it is, and here is the second one of the finished product. So here what we're doing, we're actually assembling the petals together to make a real flower. We use some leaves which are also blocked by us, as made from linen. The material we are using is linen, 100% linen. The molds are made here also, by the way, and we even carved the detailing of the aluminium mold. So we're putting the feathers underneath, then the petals are put over it on top, building it slowly. And here, of course, you realize that if we would have used the fabric just cut, we would not get, all the 3 dimensions like we have here. Of course, all the details we would lose. We would not have all the details. Here's the net. Here are your quills. Trimming it a bit. I personally like when they're horizontal, when they're parallel to each other. Sewing it by hand. It's very labor intensive. Fascinate. Yes. Angles are very important. It has to be just the right angle, just so. Makes a big difference. A centimeter here, a centimeter there makes a whole difference in hat making. Details are important. Here is the perfect fascinator you would be wearing at the royal wedding, which you will find plenty in the street, I'm sure, and everywhere.